Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
High fly ball out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. One up, one down. Here's Turner now. That one the other way. And they get Turner for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Venezuela. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one ripped. And foul ball. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Austin Riley. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Matt Olson. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now Alec Bohm. Lopez back to work. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. The other way, Olson. And he takes it himself for the out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. There's a swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Real Muto. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and the Phillies are set down in order. Bottom of the second, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Next offering is outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
In the air out to center, Rojas giving chase. 2 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Stuart Fairchild. Just missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. And another ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back at Truist Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Johan Rojas.
The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now batting Max Kepler. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Wow! It went off the roof of the restaurant. What a shot! Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryson Stott. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Hard hit right side. Albies over to first in time. Third out. As we go to the last of the third, at the plate, Michael Harris II. That misses. 1-0.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So here's Murphy now. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That one to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's 2. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Trey Turner at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second is Turner. Not in time. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. And here comes Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Lopez fires. Misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Harris makes the grab, 1 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Schwarber tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. That one the other way. Riley fires to first. Schwarber out of the play. And now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. here in Atlanta. Bottom four. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here's Austin Riley. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
The Braves trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering is down low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, bases empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Lopez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Olson hauls it in, and there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it, otherwise.
He's trying for third. Bunts it in the air. Lopez makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Stuart Fairchild next up for the Braves. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And it's strike two.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. top 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Foul ball still 0-2. This to third, Riley. Turner is out. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Here's something interesting. Lots of Braves have thrived here at Truist Park, but one guy who's done well as a visiting player, Bryce Harper. Over the first 6 years this park was open, he hit 12 homers in just 43 regular season games.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Boom. At the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Hit in the air, center field. Harris after it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Real Muto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. High fly ball out towards left center. Fairchild snags it, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. And here is Nick Allen. He hit into a double play his first time up. And it's fouled away.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's Acuna now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that is that. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. New arm out of the bullpen, Rafael Montero.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 1 away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. And strike two. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Left field, Fairchild. And there's two away. Max Kepler at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Montero, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side, Albies slings to first, and the inning is over. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And he'll step off and take the signs again.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
That one out to right. Marsh moving under this one. Makes the catch. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here is Matt Olson, 1 for 2. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Ozuna now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Ozzy Albies up to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one misses. And now 3-0.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Swings through that one.
3-2.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in on a dive. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Montero back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know,
one's
these
the count.
Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Harris sizing this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Trey Turner now 1 for 3.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Now back, the first baseman, Bryce.
1 out, runner at second. So here is Bryce Harper. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. There's one.
He's out.
But he's back in time. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. 1-1.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Fairchild. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 60, Matt Lazar.
And a bunt back at the pitcher. Throws to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Phillies leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Harper. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Now pitching for
Pierce Johnson will come in.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Johnson, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. That one down the line and foul ball. The 0-2. Out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
And it's flip a coin, because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walk.
Runner on the go. One attempt misses. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's out. Bases empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Marsh now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Fairchild makes the play, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the bottom of the ninth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it.
No, he's safe.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Riley, misses outside, and that is ball one. Swung on, belted, and a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game. Suarez with his first major league.